At that time, Radhapani Bodhisattva said, "Bhagavan, now I have a question to ask the Tathagata. Please explain for me. What merits and virtues does Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva have so that he can manifest such holy power?" The Buddha said, "If anyone offers and sustains the Buddhas, as many as Ganges River stands, with heavenly wonderful clothes, kasayas, drinks, foods, soups, medicines, seats, beds, etc., the blessings and virtues gained by that is equal to the blessings and virtues of one hair tip of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, for example, suppose the 4 great continents are always raining. The rain continues for days and nights in all the 12 months in a year. I can count the number of the drops of the rainwater one by one. But, virtuous man, I cannot finish speaking the number of all the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, for another example, suppose there are 4 great oceans. Each is 84,000 yojana in depth, in width, and in length. I can count the number of the water drops of these 4 oceans one by one. But, virtuous man, I cannot finish speaking the number of all the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, for another example, for all the 4-legged sentient beings in the 4 great continents, such as lions, elephants, horses, tigers, wolves, bears, deer, cows, sheep, and so on, I can count the number of hair of all their bodies one by one. But, virtuous man, I cannot finish speaking of the number of all the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, for another example, if some person uses heavenly gold and treasures to make Tathagata statues as many as atoms in the universe, when done, he then makes all kinds of offerings for one day. I can fully count the number of blessings and virtues that he gains. But, virtuous man, I cannot finish speaking the number of all the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, for another example, I can count the number of leaves of all forests one by one, but I cannot finish speaking the number of all the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, suppose all the men, women, boys and girls in the 4 great continents have attained the fruitions of stream enterer, once returner, non-returner, arhat, pratyeka Buddha, and Bodhi. Then all those blessings and virtues are equal to the blessings and virtues of one hair tip of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Then Ratnapani Bodhisattva said to the Bhagavan, I never saw or heard of any Buddha, Tathagata, who has such blessings and virtues. Bhagavan, as a Bodhisattva, how can Avalokitesvara have such blessings and virtues? The Buddha said, Virtuous man, not only me in this realm, even if innumerable Tathagata, Arhat, Samyak Sambuddhas of other directions all get together in one place, they also cannot finish speaking of the blessings and virtues of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Virtuous man, if anyone in this world can keep remembering the name of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva Mahasattva, this person will be far away from the sufferings of birth, aging, illness, death, and transmigration. He will be reborn quickly in the utmost bliss world, just like a goose king traveling by wind, and then personally see the infinite life or Amitayus Tathagata and hear wonderful dharmas. Then this person will never suffer from transmigration, greed, anger, ignorance, aging, illness, death, or hunger. By the majestic power of Dharma, he will be born miraculously from a lotus, instead of suffering from being born from a womb. He can always reside in that world to wait for the time that Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva Mahasattva has saved and ferried all sentient beings and liberated all of them so that the Bodhisattva's solid vows can be fulfilled.